Hello. Happy Thursday, guys. I kind of feel like doing a message for your heart space at this time. So I'm going to be pulling cards, and this is going to be a message for you regarding what's going on in your heart, how you might be feeling, so maybe any subconscious things that may be lingering. This is going to be a message for you for those types of energies. And I'm going to start with this overall message. This is me pulling cards for the overall message for your heart space. And this is a general reading so a general message. So just taking what resonates and leaving what doesn't is the best kept secret when it comes to general messages. Not expecting for everything to be yours in this. And if it is, then that also means that this was really for you. So separating that's a general message for heart space. And I will pull that later. So I'm going to be using a Wild Unknown tarot deck for this. And this is going to be a card for the raw energy. That was the Emperor card falling out. And it's still at the center with this Five of Wands in the reverse. So there may be some of you guys that are going through, it feels like trying to create balance when it comes to seeing things differently or respecting the differences of others in relationships. And then for a specific few of you, it could be a romantic relationship with someone that is an Aries, and it could be a romantic relationship with someone that is very straightforward, somebody who knows exactly what it is that they want, knows when they want to take action. And this could also be for some of you guys just a reconfiguring or reassessing the relationship that you've had with a father figure. Raw energy coming out here is the Justice card in the reverse and the Temperance card. So there's an imbalance. It feels like when it comes to the heart space, yes. And it also feels like this is something that you guys have been working on for a very long time. It feels like this is something that you're almost restless about. So there may be a conversation that you've had that has you feeling restless for some of you guys. There may be a conversation that you just recently had that has you restless, or there may be some type of separation that you've been going through with someone that has you feeling restless, and things that were said that are lingering. It feels like there's kind of words that are hovering over somebody's head about a particular situation. This feels like, and it could also be that this is just thoughts that are in your head, lingering thoughts that you have regarding where you are currently and regarding how much work you've actually put in to get to where you are. It feels like there might be some, I don't want to say negative thoughts, but there's some constricting thoughts that people are having when it comes to the amount of progress that you're seeing in particular avenues. For some of you guys, there may be a relationship that you are in. This is a romantic relationship, and you are currently dealing with a separation from this person, and this person could definitely be, I feel like this person is definitely someone who is kind of holding their emotions. It's almost like they're bottling in their emotions, and you know this about this person, and you're wanting to get the truth out of them, but you're not able to. And instead of giving you the truth, this person is giving you kind of harshness. And these are the words that have been lingering. And this is for just a few people. Definitely feeling like there's some compromising that needs to be done when it comes to relationships that will allow you to really understand what's going on in your heart space at this time. So you have 2 9s coming out to clarify this with the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it definitely does feel like relationships. And this can also just be the relationship that you have with the masculine and feminine energy within yourself, or the relationship that you have with the receptive quality and the active qualities within yourself. So you have the 9 of Rods, or the 9 of Fire, which is exhaustion in this Osho Zen deck. And then you also have the 9 of Rainbows, or the 9 of Pentacles, which is about ripeness. So again, this energy in the heart space with this nines is all about this nines can be related to this hermit card energy, but nine is definitely about what's happening within. And when you have the nine of pentacles, this ripeness, this is about knowing that whatever is growing for you, when it's time for you to receive it, that it's going to kind of fall into your lap. So, and it feels like there you in your heart are constantly working to try to maintain or achieve something, and it's almost like you're overworking to the point of exhaustion. You are doing all of the work. So there may be a relationship for someone where you're doing all of the work, and or this may be something that you are used to. This is something that you kind of are, I don't want to say stuck to, but this is a cycle that you are used to, where you are doing all of the work to see some to create balance, and in that way you are not allowing yourself to have balance. You're not having a balance within yourself because you're not listening to what your mind is telling you to do for your heart. You're listening to what your heart is telling you to do for someone else. And that's not beneficial for you. So I do feel like there's a message here for someone to really pour into themselves. Pour into yourself. Speak words of affirmation for yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. Be fair to yourself. If you're always fair to others, if you're thinking about fairness and what is fair, reassess what that word and figure out what it means for you. What does fairness look like for you, and is it biased? And if so, then how or why is it biased? Okay, one more card for the heart. I do feel like some of you guys may be dealing with Libra. This could be a Libra. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Moon rising, Sagittarius. Ah, conflict. It came out upright, but it fell down in the reverse. So I do feel like that some of you guys maybe definitely are dealing with some back and forth with a person, conflict with a person, recognizing where you are drifting away from particular people, and recognizing again where you've been putting in all the work, and then somebody else has been reaping the benefits of that. Like when the fruit falls, they come and pick it up, even though you're the one that's been harvesting it, even though you're the one that planted the seed for it, and they don't even want to share it with you once it becomes something that is once it is ready. They don't even want to share it with you once it becomes ripe. And this is disrupting your peace. So moving away from this conflict is actually something that's going to be bringing balance into your life. Moving away from this conflict is actually something that is allowing you to level up. It's allowing you to see things clearly. It is allowing you to get in touch with yourself at a deeper level. There's a blessing in that. Okay, so I'm going to pull an overall message for the heart here. There we go. There's going to be a throat chakra card here. And this is about resounding sound. And this is number 18, which is also a 9. So the energy of the number 9 is very present. So there are things that are culminating at this time. And it feels like this is about owning your voice, owning your truth, being comfortable in taking action and stepping fully into your power. And stepping fully into your power can mean saying, you know what, this is unbalanced. This is not fair. I don't feel like this is something that is even. I don't feel like I'm being I'm being treated or I'm being respected in a way that I need to be respected. Speaking up about what it is that you feel is off in a situation. Being honest with yourself about the feelings that you have in your heart space is something that is going to help balance it. And it feels like your throat chakra and your heart chakra have they're connected, and there's an interconnectedness in there's an interconnectedness there, the throat and the heart. So it feels like you are needing to speak from a heart-centered space at this time. It feels like if you are tired, then being honest with yourself about that and saying, you know what, I am tired today. I do need to rest. I actually can't stay on the phone with you. I actually can't do this thing for you. I actually can't put in those extra hours today because you know what? I'm exhausted. I actually do not feel like no is a complete sentence. The number 9 actually in its completion and all of it and in all of its fullness, I do feel like it can be a reminder that no is a complete sentence, that it is okay to say no. That is a full answer to some to questions. It is a complete sentence at times. You don't need to explain yourself after the no to make someone else feel comfortable. And if you feel uncomfortable in saying no, you need to begin to ask yourself why that is, especially if you are somebody who is always giving and giving and giving and not making room for receiving, because you have to have a balance there. If you're constantly giving, then you're not making, then this is creating an imbalance. If you are a constant giver, then you don't create space for yourself to receive. And that is when it comes to balance and universal balance or divine uh, balance that is divine, you have to make sure that there's an equal energy of give and take. You want to make sure that there's an equal energy of give and take for yourself and for those that you are surrounding yourself with. But you want to be opening yourself up to receiving and opening yourself up to that fluidity and being fluid and flexible when it comes to receiving. Not not being fluid and flexible to the point of exhaustion, though. Don't bend until you break. Okay. So the resounding sound card again is number 18. I want to read that one. It is about aligning with the sound of love. Give yourself permission to soak in love today, in your love and the divine universal love. Just by opening to this experience, setting an intention to vibrate with love and following your heart through the day, you will be transformed and elevated. This day will hopefully inspire you to delve deep into this experience and continue to practice aligning yourself with the cosmic energy of prosperity. You deserve a beautiful experience today. You deserve a break from any bad habits and negative thoughts. Decide not to listen to any naysayers, just keep smiling. Even fake it until you make it. By tuning out lower vibes and choosing to align with the higher octave of the unified field, you will enjoy compassion, understanding, kindness, peace, harmony, joy, and lightness of being. Everything you send out and everything you receive can be altered by your thoughts and the vibration you choose to filter your life through. This card is not suggesting a foolish, naive openness. It is suggesting heart centered honesty and a willingness to be your true self. You were created and are held together by a unified field of love. Unified love is at your center. Only your mind's stories can separate you from vibrating with love. Today is about being front and center of your existence and aligning yourself with the cosmos and placing you in a mode that is receptive to the language of love, the vibration of wonderment, and the mood of celebration. And this suggested practice here is to kind of create a playlist for your soul. So that could be something that's beneficial for your heart at this time, to create a playlist for your soul. Create a playlist that you can listen to when you want to uplift yourself, when you want to be at peace, when you want to find comfort, when you want to dance, when you want whatever it is that's going to bring comfort to your soul, allow you to operate or allow you to bask in the energy of unconditional love. Uh, that type of playlist would be something that's beneficial for you in your heart space at this time. Okay, I just felt really called to kind of make this video, pull these cards for this energy of your heart space, and I'm very pleased with the energy of the number 9 being the number that is present when it comes to this message from your for your heart. So there's a cycle that is definitely coming to a close when it comes to all of the things that you've been culminating, all of the things that you've been working on, particularly when it comes to soul growth and development, specifically when it comes to leveling up and understanding yourself at a deeper level. For some of you guys, you've been really working to understand your subconscious mind. You've been really working to understand what type of balance you need, what type of balance you need to have when it comes to the light and the dark, when it comes to the yin and the yang. There's a specific group of you that have been really working to cultivate that. And right now is a message that even though right now it might feel like things are out of balance, to know that this is something that is actually creating balance for you. So instead of pulling back from it and trying to and giving it resistance, you are being asked to lean into it and surrender, because the resistance is just prolonging this feeling of friction that you're feeling right now. Accepting everything that you've been um, experiencing these past few days is something that's going to be important in kind of freeing out the energy from your heart space. Specifically, those of you that have been dealing with conflict for the last few days in your relationships with the masculine energy, in your relationship with taking action, in your relationship with standing up for yourself or being forward, in your relationship, even in your relationship with what it means to be at home within yourself. That's something that if you've been experiencing that imbalance there, you can, and you've been experiencing restriction there, leaning into it and surrendering and knowing that when things are meant to fall into place, they will. That's something that's going to be beneficial for you. And this resounding sound and stepping into this energy of unconditional love and leaning into your heart space is something that's going to free you from the conflict that is happening within. Okay, so those are all of the messages that I have. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking if you like this video. Thank you for subscribing to my page. One of these days, I'm going to do a full video and really introduce myself. Um, I hope these messages find you in a safe and comfortable space. Closing with love.